Well, hello there, friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up in the morning, looked in the mirror, and thought, where did that spark go? Maybe you've noticed your energy isn't quite what it used to be, or those little aches and pains seem to stick around longer than they used to. I get it. But here's the good news. Today is the perfect day to start turning that around. You see, adding years to your life and life to your years isn't about drastic changes or chasing some magic pill. It's about the small daily choices we make, and that's exactly what we're diving into today. 7 simple science-backed habits that can help you feel stronger, happier, and more vibrant than you've felt in years. Ready to get started? Let's kick things off with something you've probably heard 1,000 times, but stick with me because this one's a game changer. Habit number 1, move your body every single day. Now, I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's your thing. This is about finding joy in movement. A 20-minute walk around the neighborhood, a gentle swim, even dancing to your favorite old tunes while you fold laundry, it all counts. My neighbor Martha started doing chair yoga at 68, and let me tell you, she's now out gardening longer than her grandkids can keep up. The key? Consistency. Your body is designed to move, and every step you take strengthens your heart, your bones, and even your mood. So lace up those shoes, pop on a sun hat, and make movement a non-negotiable part of your day. Now, let's talk about something just as important as physical health. Habit number 2, nurture your connections. Did you know that loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? Shocking, right? But here's the flip side. Staying socially engaged can add years to your life. And I don't just mean catching up with old friends over coffee, though that's wonderful. It could be joining a book club, volunteering at the library, or even chatting with the cashier at the grocery store. My friend Jim, who's 72, started a weekly card game with his buddies after his wife passed, and he says it's been his lifeline. So, if you've been putting off calling that friend or hesitating to join that community group, let this be your nudge. Your heart and your lifespan will thank you. Speaking of hearts, let's move to habit number 3. Eat like every meal matters, because it does. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up your Sunday pie or Friday night steak. Life's too short for that. But let's talk about mindful eating. Think of your plate as a rainbow, more leafy greens, bright berries, and hearty whole grains. Swap out processed snacks for a handful of nuts or a slice of avocado toast. And here's a trick my grandma swore by. Eat slowly. Savor each bite. Not only does this help digestion, but it also makes meals feel like a gift, not a chore. Oh, and hydration. Keep that water bottle nearby. Even mild dehydration can zap your energy and fog your mind. Now, before we go further, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small way you've been staying connected lately? A phone call, a hobby group, drop a comment below. Your ideas might inspire someone else. And if you're enjoying this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me keep creating content that matters to you. All right, let's keep this momentum going. We've covered moving daily, staying connected, and eating mindfully. But guess what? We're just scratching the surface. Coming up, I'll share a habit that's all about giving your brain a daily workout. No crossword puzzles required. Plus, the surprising thing your bedtime routine has to do with longevity. And stick around till the end. I've got a bonus tip that's so simple, you'll wonder why you haven't tried it sooner. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's keep building those life-changing habits together, shall we? You know, I've always believed that age is just a number, but it's the little things we do for that number that truly matter. We've already talked about moving your body, nurturing your connections, and eating with intention. Now, let's dive into a habit that's like a secret superpower for your brain. Habit number 4, challenge your mind every single day. And no, I'm not talking about slogging through crossword puzzles if they're not your thing. This is about keeping that brilliant brain of yours curious and engaged. Learn a new recipe, try your hand at painting, or even figure out how to send a text message with emojis. My cousin Edna, who's 74, just started learning Spanish on an app, and now she's planning a trip to Barcelona. The point is, novelty wakes up your brain, it builds new pathways, keeps your memory sharp, and honestly, it's just plain fun. So, what's something you've always wanted to try? A musical instrument, gardening, the world's your oyster, and your brain will thank you for cracking it open. Now, let's shift gears to something we all crave, but don't always prioritize. Habit number 5, protect your sleep like it's gold. Because, let's face it, after 60, a good night's rest isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline. Poor sleep can mess with your mood, your memory, even your immune system. But here's the thing, quality sleep isn't about luck, it's about routine. Start by winding down an hour before bed, dim the lights, swap screen time for a book or some soft music, and maybe sip a little chamomile tea. My buddy Frank swears by his no caffeine afternoon rule, and he's been sleeping like a log ever since. Oh, and if you're thinking, but I'm just not tired at night, try getting sunlight first thing in the morning. It resets your internal clock. Small tweaks, big rewards. Now, here's where I want to hear from you. What's one thing that always helps you drift off to sleep? A warm bath? A favorite old movie? Share your tips in the comments. Let's build a treasure trove of ideas for everyone here. And if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to make sure you never miss out on simple, science-backed ways to live your best life. All right, let's keep rolling. We've covered 5 powerful habits so far, but we're not done yet. Next up, I'll share a habit that's all about letting go. Because sometimes what you stop doing is just as important as what you start. Plus, I've got a game changer for your daily routine that costs nothing but pays off in spades. And remember that bonus tip I mentioned earlier? It's coming up, and it might just be the easiest habit of all. So stick around. We're about to make these golden years truly shine. You know, life after 60 isn't about slowing down. It's about stepping into the wisdom and freedom you've earned. We've talked about moving your body, staying connected, fueling yourself mindfully, keeping your brain curious, and prioritizing sleep. Now, let's tackle a habit that might surprise you. Habit number 6, let go of what doesn't serve you. And I'm not just talking about clutter in the attic, though a good cleanup never hurt. I mean letting go of grudges, worries, or that voice in your head saying, I'm too old for this. Stress ages us faster than anything else. My Aunt Betty used to fret over every little thing until her doctor told her, you're not avoiding problems by worrying, you're just borrowing them early. So she started a simple practice. Every morning she'd write down one thing she was ready to release, a resentment, a fear, even an old habit like skipping breakfast. Then she'd tear it up and toss it. Sounds small, but within months, she felt lighter. Your turn. What's one thing you could let go of today to make room for more joy? Now, let's talk about the secret sauce of longevity. Habit number 7. Find your why every single day. Purpose isn't some grand, elusive thing. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning. Maybe it's tending to your rose bushes, reading to your grandkids, or even mentoring someone at work. My friend Lorraine, at 78, started teaching knitting classes at the community center. She says, those kids keep me young. They don't care how old I am, just how good my stitches are. Purpose lowers stress, boosts your immune system, and, get this, can add up to 7 years to your life. So ask yourself, what makes you feel needed? What makes time fly? That's your why. Nurture it like a garden. And now, that bonus tip I promised. It's embarrassingly simple, but powerful. Laugh. Often. Like really laugh. The kind that makes your belly ache. Watch a classic comedy, call the friend who always cracks you up, or even laugh at yourself. Trust me, I've tripped over my own dog enough times to fill a blooper reel. Laughter reduces inflammation, relaxes your whole body, and releases those feel-good chemicals. My grandpa lived to 94, and his motto was, "If you're not laughing, you're not living." So go ahead, give yourself permission to be silly. Let's recap those 7 habits, shall we? Move daily, stay connected, eat mindfully, challenge your mind, protect your sleep, let go of baggage, and find your purpose. Add a dash of laughter, and you've got a recipe for a life that's not just longer, but fuller. And remember, you don't need to tackle all 7 at once. Start with 1. Maybe today, you'll call a friend you've been missing. Tomorrow, you'll try a new recipe. Small steps add up to big changes. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits resonated most? Or maybe you've got your own secret to staying vibrant. Share it below. Let's create a community of wisdom right here. And if this video inspired you, hit that like button. It helps spread these ideas to others who might need them. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Together, let's prove that the best years aren't behind us. They're right here. So here's to you, friend, to mornings that feel hopeful, days filled with purpose, and years that keep getting richer. Thanks for letting me be part of your journey. Now go out there and live like every day's a gift, because it is. Bye for now.